Okay, class. We start with chapter one. Chapter one is an introduction to the software project management. So what we will discuss in the introduction is we will talk about the software industry in general, whether in Malaysia or in around the globe. So and then we define uh, the meaning of the projects, the definition of the projects. And finally, we discuss about the failure and success in managing the software project. eh. So we will discuss how the project will fail and how the project will success in certain project. We will take an example in Malaysia and also outside of our country. Okay, software project management. uh, when we talk about software project management, mean we manage the software project. Yeah, we are not managing the civil engineering projects. You can see that a lot of project in our country or in your country, even in your country. Uh, for example, road a new highway project. Yeah, uh, the bridge, new bridge project from Penang to Seberang Perai. We got two bridge. So this is a project, but this is project under the civil project, civil engineering projects. It's a national project. So you can see also in Malaysia we got a lot of ICT projects. Example, the ATM machine project since 1988, when I was in Bank Simpanan National last time. We developed uh, a new way how to withdraw the money through ATM machine or through the counter in front desk of the bank. So during that time, it was only two bank embarked this project, which is Bank Simpanan National and Malayan Banking uh, Malayan Banking Bank. So so this is a national project. I involved in the Bank Simpanan National Gyro, uh, which is involve withdraw money, uh, deposit money, and etc. Yeah. So this is a software project. It's a very big software project, which is used by, if I'm not mistaken, we have 660 ATM machine across the country, and we have a lot of bank simpanan branches across the state and also the district in Malaysia. Okay, this is a project, a software project, and previously I told you about the civil project. So there are two approach how to manage the project. One is a software, another one is the civil project. So the nature of the project is they have a deadline and they have a start date and they have a end date to finish the project. So in this kind of nature of the project, so you will see that the project is have a start date and end date of the project. So these called projects. Yeah. So a project definition means a project should be have a certain date to start and to finish. So we cannot say it is a project if the nature of the work is operational. Operational mean it continue like factory. Factory is not a project, so it will produce the product. Let's say a glove. A glove is produced every day, and it will never end until the demand is end. Yeah, so that is not a project. That is a operational. So you need to understand, class, what is a project, what is not a project. Okay, so another thing is that a project it got it's not a routine job, like office work, to run daily business. When you see when you go to FTMK office, or you go to certain office, insurance company, or uh, road tax department, or Malaysia, JBJ. When you go to immigration office, they do a routine job. Yeah, receive the application, process the application, approve the application, and produce the passport, for example. So the job or work is never ended. Yeah, as long as there is a requirement, there is a demand on the passport, people go everywhere, and then the process or the application for passport is continue. Okay, so project is a temporary effort. As you can see that we start the gyro project for Bank Sepadan National. Yeah, within 6 months. Yeah, very stressful of the project. So we have to work like 24 hours every day. So because we want to finish the project within the schedule given, so we have to work on it. Okay, so this is definition of the project. Yeah, project is a temporary effort, and it is complex, a non-routine. A project is a planned activity. Okay, so I hope you understand a project compared with the operational task. Yep. So what is a project management? Uh, you already understand the project. So what is the project management? So the project management is the use of knowledge, skill, tool, and technique to achieve project objective within specified time, scope, and budget. So people manage the project. So people should equip with the knowledge, should be equipped with the skill to use the tools, to manage the people. Uh, he or she should have a skill of managing people, and managing the top management expectation, and so on. So the application of the skill, tool, and technique to the project, we call it project management. Okay, and project activities normally involve several stages, including initiation, planning, executing, controlling, and closing. So this we'll discuss in the chapter 3. Okay, I think I don't need to uh, tell you about the chronological timeline of revolutionary technology through the different age. So you can browse your own, if you interested about the revolutionary technologies. Yeah. Okay, ICT platform evolution. This is play a big role, in managing the software. Yeah. In the era of 80 until 90, the ICT platform is based on the mainframe. Mainframe means you will see the big server, and it will connect to the dumb terminal, call it, dumb terminal. It's very simple uh, computer system. Everything is hosted in the server, and the dumb terminal or the terminal is just to view or do necessary work on the computer. And if we go move to 90 to 2000, the client server computer is started, and then starting from 2000 2010, the web application is developed, and starting from 2010 until now, apps or third platform is begin. Yeah, and we got a lot of mobile apps, web app, and so on. Yeah, IoT and so on. Okay, so when you look at this revolutionary of the ICT platform or evolutionary of ICT platform, uh, the ICT uh, the ICT become complex. Yeah, become complex from straightforward to middle straightforward, uh, and complex and very complex. Yeah. So when you talk about gadget or smartphone, it's a very small application, and a lot of application and functionality need to be run under these small devices, and of course the challenge is high. Okay, so when the challenge, the requirement is increased and the technology is uh, evolve, so the complexity of managing the software is also increased. Yeah, so nowadays the challenge of project manager to manage the application project is quite high. Okay, uh, so this is what is a third platform. I don't need to explain here, you can read by yourself. So so we overview the ICT project in Malaysia. Yeah, I think nowadays the ICT in Malaysia um, is not what they call it, is not uh, busy like last 20 years, last 10 years. Now the project is very is lessened. Yeah, the budget is also lessened, so everyone start to think about how to develop a software in other way. Yeah, last time the software vendor is depend on the government projects, so nowadays they start to think about the software on demand. Yeah, for example, Uber. Yeah, this concept of Uber, Grab. Yeah, uh, Food Panda. Yeah, healing service and so on. So this is not a government project or not a turnkey project. This is a uh, based on the demand. Yeah, so the business model also different. From the turnkey is to the percentage. Yeah, percentage of of the profit. Yeah, between the customer, between the hoster, and also the marketing, and also the insurance company. Yeah, they got what they call it, a win-win situation. Yeah, so the software project become critical now, and also very complex. So a lot of stakeholder involved. It's not like last project. It's more on the turnkey project, on the government project. Yeah, so what is the problem, uh, what is the issue of the software project? A software project is a global issue. So when you talk about Uber or WhatsApp, Facebook, what else? Instagram and etc. So they are very good a company where they can manage the project very success, and more or less not all like Google or Facebook project can success nowadays. There are a lot of company try to develop a software but they fail. Yeah, and this is a global issue. It's about 53%. Either a software project is over budget, delay, few functionality, or any combination. So through that issue, is a global issue, not only in Malaysia. Uh, so we need someone that manage a project in proper. Yeah? That's why the scientists of the software, computer science, uh, still thinking about how to produce a tool for project manager to manage the software project accordingly. Yeah, that's why software project management is introduced. Yeah, so we have a very proper process to manage the project. Yeah, and why nowadays the software project manager is very important role to ensure that software can be deliver successfully. Okay, this is a rationale why we need a software project management or software project manager. And when you look at the Malaysia uh, in specific, so we got problem last time when the government uh, launched the KLRA 2. Yeah, a lot of baggage is lost. It's not and also not delivered on time. Some of the baggage supposed to go to UK, but the baggage go to Netherlands or go to African country. Yeah, so this is a ICT problem. Yeah, because the baggage information system doesn't work in proper. Yeah, this is a it's not the personal problem. This is a national problem, a country problem. When you the airport system is very important because it's a image of the country. Okay, so that's why the software project management is very important. By looking that issue, uh, we need a good software project manager to manage the project and ensure the project the software delivered is quality enough. Okay, so this is an example of the project, software project across the world. Yeah, Lazada, Shopee, we focus on e-business. Yeah, uh, Gojek in Indonesia. So this is a latest application. Okay, I hope you understand what is the project and what is not a project, and why we need the software project management. And we have to understand when we manage the project, we should uh, know why the project fail and why the project can be success. So in general, a failure can be happen in many ways. Yeah, sometimes developer fail to deliver software delivered but late, user refuse to use it, user use them but it also fail to improve their business. So this is how the software project is failed. Yeah, uh, you need to make sure that although you could deliver the software, but you must make sure that the delivered software is used by the user. If they don't use it, this is This is called fatal issue. Yeah. So you develop very fantastic software, but the user refuse to use it. This consider also a failure. So typical problem leading to the failure, fail to agree, understand the requirement, fail to correctly and plan the project, fail to control the progress. Maybe the project manager busy with a golf or busy with other things, so they don't take care of the project team. Failure to recognize and manage risk early enough. Okay, this is very important. That's why we require a very experienced person to manage the project. Yeah? Otherwise, they don't have. If the project manager got less experience or they cannot predict the risk that could happen in the project. So more reason why project fail. Firstly is communication. Project manager cannot communicate with the team. Uh, you are you, me are me. So there is a barrier or gap between the project manager and software team. So uh, another reason is project fail is a wicked problem. Yeah, wicked is a very bad problem. Uh, the project manager realize the problem at the end. So very late uh, resolution to be proposed and so on. It involves also inadequate skill. Project team don't have the right staff. Does need time to train. Inadequate skill not only for project manager, it also relate to the project team. Okay, let's say your project is a mobile apps require a React skill of programming language. So none of your team members are expert in that React language. So of course, they need time to learn about the language. So it will drag the time. It will drag the schedule, and maybe the some of the technical issue cannot be resolved on the spot. Another things, project fail, uncontrollable changes. So too many changes from the user, and you are able to control the changes. External supply, the supplier cannot deliver the good on times. Yeah, and fail to recognize a risk. So this is risk management. So how to attain success? You must make sure that requirements are clear, agreed upon, and well understood. You need to plan well, take and make the time to plan, yeah, identify and manage risk, uh, monitor progress against the plan, and communicate to everyone. Communicate to top management, communicate to your subordinate. Yeah, make a regular meeting with them, and keep in touch with the uh, your low level staff as well. Yeah. So how to attain success? Again, there are 5 basic terms of reference. You need to make sure that functional requirement is clear and certain. Technical requirement is clear and certain. Quality requirement is also clear and certain. So you need to plan uh, the project realistic. Yeah, realistic. And budget, you have to control the budget. If the budget is not enough, so you have to request from the stakeholder. So in summary, software become a bottleneck for business continuation. Yeah, when you talk about the software project, so it is a ICT project. ICT is a service. Yeah, it's a service. So ICT can exist in any discipline. Yeah, in oil and gas, in government, in banking, in insurance, in property, yeah. Now even in healing in our life, yeah. So the software is actually to help the business continuation, yeah. Without ICT, so we can't get the status of a developed country. Yeah, when I was in Europe, so everything when you want to deal with the business, for example, if you want to open the account, bank account, you want to pay someone, you want to pay uh, uh, parking lot and so on. So everything is online. Yeah. So no service counter. So you either you go to the website or you call by phone. Yeah. So everything is digital. Okay, that's why is a software is very important. So everywhere you go, you are in control by the software. Okay, so project is temporary effort. Make sure that its project is a non-routine activity, and failure or success need to be managed accordingly. Yeah, if you able to manage the project accordingly, the failure rate will be less, and the success rate will be high. Okay, that's why the software project management is very important nowadays, especially the challenge of business approach. Yeah, everything is digital now, so we cannot fall back using a manual system. So the software become a bottleneck and become very important in our life. Okay, class, that's it. uh, I will post this video in my YouTube channel, so uh, you can watch this video. If you don't understand, please do a comment. Yeah, write a comment. Yeah, and what you need to do, write a comment. If you don't understand, you share this video and subscribe it. Okay, thank you very much, and assalamu alaikum.